Good morning, beautiful people. Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday and it is an exciting day because tomorrow I leave for Florida for the Tony Robbins event. I'm going to do an entirely separate video for that one because I want to show you what it's like. I'm going to date with destiny after seeing the Netflix special, I Am Not Your Guru. And so I thought, why not? So that's that. But this video is all about how I prepare and what I eat on a flight when I'm traveling long distance. I get a lot of questions about how to stay healthy when you travel. What should you eat? Should you fast? Should you drink water or wine? And especially when it comes to getting sick during the winter months, it's very important that we eat the right things when we're traveling. So I'm going to take you with me to go get some juices and show you what I buy both for the day before my flight and then when I get on the plane, I'll show you what I eat there. And then when I get to Florida, I'm going to go to Whole Foods immediately and I'll show you what I buy. So this video is all about how I stay healthy when I travel. Here's the thing about walking that I love about cities, or walking in cities, is that you get to see beautiful things like this. So this is Hotel de Ville, and I wish I had more information to tell you about it, but I don't know that much. I just know that it's a very beautiful building, and they do lots of cool events. So I always recommend if you are trying to explore a new city or you're trying to stay healthy and you don't have access to a gym, just walk, get out and walk because you get fresh air, you get to see cool things, you sometimes find the best restaurants. I'm almost at Wild in the Moon and I'll show you what I get. I just got home from about a 5-kilometer walk and I'm starving. I just finished the green juice though. The thing about green juices is that, at least for me, I choose not to do any sugar in them. And by sugar, I mean fruit, because the way that sugar gets absorbed in the bloodstream when it's just the pure juice is much different than when you eat it as the whole fruit. So the fiber slows down the rate of absorption of sugar. So you get less of the up and down, and it doesn't affect your body the same way. So I always recommend eating fruit on its own, not having it in juices. But this one I love because it's fennel, lemon, cucumber, mint, bleutre, which I don't know what that is, and persil, which is parsley. So super, super delicious, and fennel is incredibly detoxifying. Cucumber is very hydrating. Mint helps with digestion. So the day before a flight, I always try to get at least one green juice in, and then the day of the flight, the morning, I try to take something that's an anti-inflammatory, so turmeric and ginger and anything else. And I got my food for today. This is a lot though, so I might split it over this and dinner, and this is a cashew cream and it's delicious. So I'm gonna eat that, and then I have a few more errands I need to run, but I might just walk to the post office to collect a package, which is pretty good exercise, and then I might just do some yoga at my house. So that's it for now. I'm going to eat my lunch, and bon appetit. So the day is getting on here in Paris for my last day before I go, and one thing that I always do, I do it daily, but I especially bump up how much I take of water oil of oregano, and then the My Host, My Community extract. This stuff you can either get in pill format in Whole Foods or the tincture. I just really like the tincture. So I take this once a day just to keep myself healthy during the winter or times of stress. And then I do it 2 times a day. So once in the morning, once at night. And I mean, this has a whole list of, let's see if you can, all right, it doesn't want to show it, of amazing ingredients. But I mean, there's like reishi and shiitake and chaga and cordyceps and oyster mushroom. Really, really amazing stuff. And then the oil of oregano is the best thing in the entire universe if you're trying to prevent getting sick. So I put like 2 to 3 drops. It's really strong. And then I put it in water and I mix it. So I'm going to be drinking this for the rest of the day. I'll probably drink 2 of these with that and then have 1 more before I go to the airport. And then I do bring these guys with me on the plane. And also 1 more ingredient, which I'll show you tomorrow.
Eventually.
It is now 4 p.m. and I have walked the city, it feels like. So I'm going to meet my friend, Kevin, who you guys will recognize from earlier videos. And we are going to the Tuileries. He is going out of town on the 8th and I'm going out of town tomorrow. So we're not going to be able to see each other. So amongst the craziness and the stress of my own travel, one huge thing for me is prioritizing self-care and not feeling stressed out. So I do have to pack in all the things, and I've had client calls and I have more today, but it's very important for me to make sure that my loved ones feel valued and appreciated. And so that is as important as the actual food that I eat. And while I'm doing that, I also get to walk and get more exercise in, since I will not make it to the gym today, but I might do some light stretching and then go to bed. So for now, more walking, and by the end of the day, I probably will have walked like 3 or 4 miles, which is great. Huge win for exercise, let's say, today, especially that it could have been a stressful day, but it's not. And I didn't get a chance to meditate yet, because that's also on the list of how I keep myself healthy when I travel. And one of the things about Paris that I adore is that you can walk everywhere. See this? Totally worth every step I'm taking just to be here every time. Because I got up about an hour and a half before I needed to, I have time this morning to actually have a really nice, chilled, relaxed morning. So I'm quite excited about that. I'm laying in bed and I'm about to light my Palo Santo, and I will do this just around myself, and then I'm going to meditate, drink my coffee, set my intentions for the day and the week, and then I will get ready. For now, we take a sip of the coffee with matcha. So good. I also should have put some coconut oil in it, because I do plan on fasting for as long as possible. That is another thing, but I'll talk about that a little bit later because I need to go meditate now. Time to chug this. Has my oil of oregano again and the community defense because we fly today and we need to stay hydrated. Bottoms up. I'm all checked in and I have to drink that because you're not allowed to bring liquids like this on. So, bottoms up. Ouch, but so good for you. Wow, okay, so just finished eating quickly, got myself a coffee to take on the airplane, and just wanted to share with you guys a little bit about how I travel and what I normally eat, both before the flight and after or during. So normally I do buy food from like Whole Foods, for example. I'll get a salad or I'll make my own. Or if I'm in America, I do Uber Eats delivered to my house with like a juice shop and a salad. But yesterday I ran out of time and Paris is not the best at healthy food deliveries. So I knew that the airport had EKK, or EXK, which I am a huge fan of. But if you can make your food, always better. So I tend to avoid things with a ton of salt on them. I never add salt. I do not think anyone should be eating fried chicken or any sort of thing because your body bloats naturally when you're on the plane. And so if you are eating something that's very high in salt, it's actually going to worsen the jet lag. So I always recommend having fruits, juices, and not eating too much. That's key. So the breakfast that I had was, I think, soba noodles with some beetroot and edamame. And it was a quite nice light thing. And I actually have not eaten since my lunch yesterday. I tend to fast in the morning, but because I was so busy packing yesterday, I kind of just skipped dinner. I had a late lunch, skipped dinner, and then was very hungry today. Normally, I would skip breakfast entirely, and then about halfway through the flight, I will eat. But I always try to eat minimal amount of food because it's better for your body to not eat too much. But I also recommend, if you are going to eat something, to make it healthy. Never do the plain food. I never recommend going to McDonald's or getting the orange chicken from whatever that place is. Stay as healthy as you possibly can. It's going to help with bloat, with digestion. It's going to reduce your jet lag. It's also just going to make you have more energy. And I have my oat milk latte with matcha. I'm obsessed, as you can tell. And then I put a shot of espresso. So I'll take this on the plane. And then I bought a 1 liter bottle of water. Yes, if you have a container you can bring, do that. Don't waste plastic. But in this case, I ran out of time yesterday to just gather everything. So I do that, and then I have my oil of oregano that I put in, and then also peppermint oil, essential oil, which really, really helps with digestion and bloating. So I will drink that, and then when it's done, I will go have them refill it on the plane. But I must go board now. barbecue. There's a mayonnaise dressing, lots of veggies. And then for the week, I got dates, almonds, cashews, all of that, chickpeas, some different kind of bars, stuff for that. I also got some espresso coffee because I didn't know if the hotel would have anything. I might just bring that with me to make coffee if I want it. Some bulletproof bars, something with ginger, fresh pineapple, a little coffee for tomorrow, and anything with turmeric I always get. So that is what I got for the week of Date with Destiny. I hope that you guys loved this video and learning how I stay healthy when I travel. I would love to know if there are any tips and tricks that you guys swear by, so leave a comment below and let me know. If you guys loved this, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet, because there are new videos every single week. And until next time, au revoir.